Evolution may mean nothing to y'all, but it explains a lot in biology. It explains why populations are always changing through time forever. May never, Charles Darwin believes that all species are related by common ancestry, and that they would change through time. This is descent with modification, mayne. Last name tutor, first name greatest. I only help the students, I never help the haters. So I'ma give you a real quick lesson about evolution in the 6-minute session. Evolution is defined as a change in allele frequency, so listen up, mayne. If you have a starting reference population with allele frequencies out of proportion, we can see that these frequencies can change over many generations, you see. So if these changes do occur, this population went through evolution, sir. There's a lot more we need to cover. You guys are like my family, sister, brother. Grab the family, your dad and mother. Listen up, here's your chance, you might not get another. Evolution may mean nothing to y'all, but it explains a lot in biology. It explains why populations are always changing through time forever. May never, Charles Darwin believes that all species are related by common ancestry, and that they would change through time. This is descent with modification, mayne. So I'ma rap about the way evolution arises, so you better pay attention. Evolution arises through 4 mechanisms. These 4 include natural selection, gene flow, genetic drift, and mutation. Listen up, folks, cut out all the hating. Natural selection refers to the process of individuals in a population that possess certain heritable traits that eventually survive more and go and make more progeny than those individuals who lack those traits. So over time, a population will change. The individuals with advantageous traits are selected for, so they'll be more frequent. A good example of natural selection involves bacteria that develop resistance. Mycobacterium tuberculosis was targeted with antibiotic doses, but the bacteria that were resistant survived and made more bacteria kids. One thing to keep in mind about natural selection is not directed by a goal. You can't develop traits because it'd be helpful. Mutation leads to traits that might be beneficial. Evolution may mean nothing to y'all, but it explains a lot in biology. It explains why populations are always changing through time forever. May never, Charles Darwin believes that all species are related by common ancestry, and that they would change through time. This is descent with modification, mayne. The next mechanism that I'll go through is gene flow. So listen up, foo. Gene flow occurs whenever individuals go into another population of the same species with different traits, and then they mate. The following generation will have a mix of traits that's pretty rad. If one group is significantly larger than the other, then we will see that the smaller group's traits will disappear, but homogenation is the result, my dear. The next mechanism to cover is genetic drift. So listen, brother, genetic drift is all about a random chance event. So let's take this example for instance. If we have a population on an island with individuals that have a distribution, there might be a very large earthquake that wipes out a small group with heritable traits. The result is a change in allele frequency, so evolution happened. So squeal. Evolution may mean nothing to y'all, but it explains a lot in biology. It explains why populations are always changing through time forever. Mayne. Charles Darwin believed that all species are related by common ancestry, and that they would change through time. This is descent with modification. Mayne. The last mechanism to talk about is mutation, which is very profound. This is the only mechanism of the group that can introduce traits that are new. Mutation results in changes in genetic info. It's the ultimate source of diversity, yo. Since you're changing up existing genes, most mutations are deleterious, my friends. But once in a while you might get the ones that are advantageous. They get fixed through natural selection, but it's not possible without mutation. So now you are aware of how changes in allele frequencies come about. Make sure to review how different species are related to each other by common ancestry. Evolution may mean nothing to y'all, but it explains a lot in biology. It explains why populations are always changing through time forever. Mayne. Charles Darwin believed that all species are related by common ancestry, and that they would change through time.
This is the sentinel modification.